Today we're going to find out if a cheap homemade margarita is as good as an expensive one. But more likely we're going to find out just how much better the expensive one is. These are all you need to make a real margarita. I don't know, some people might say bottled lime juice won't make a real margarita. It's more real than what you're going to buy in the grocery store. And over here, got more expensive ingredients and some real limes. So I'm going to start off with the lime juice. It's going to be 1.5 ounces of lime juice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a wedge off this lime. This wedge is going to be for the garnish. Set that aside. I'm going to be using this Realime lime juice. It is cheaper than fresh limes, but I know for a fact it's not as good. And then it'll be 1.5 ounces of tequila. Cheap tequila, Jose Cuervo. It's made with blue agave. Who knows how much percentage? And my more expensive tequila is Senor Rio. This bottle is about $50 versus 15 or so for the Jose Cuervo. But this is made with 100% blue agave. And the last ingredient is orange liqueur or curacao or triple sec. Either of those. For cheap, Mr. Stack's triple sec, but the 60 proof version. The 30 proof version is basically sugar water. It does have orange. You can't smell the orange in there. It's not like triple sec syrup. You don't want to use that because that's just high fructose corn syrup, but this is just 1 ounce. I'm going to use Cointreau on the expensive. Cointreau is 80 proof, so it's going to be just slightly more alcohol. And then I just got to shake them up with some ice. I have chilled margarita glasses out of the freezer. Take this lime and put a little juice. I'm not going to salt the whole glass, just a side. I'm going to put some crushed ice in these glasses. And just top it off. Then all I have to do is strain them in. Squeeze the last bit of this lime in here. And just garnish it right there. Okay, I'm gonna taste this cheap margarita first. Okay, it's not horrible. Now this is expensive. That is better. Tastes fresher. You could taste more orange from the Cointreau. I don't taste any orange over here. I am gonna try this triple sec to see if it tastes like orange at all. Yeah, it does, barely. Guess it gets the job done of adding sweetness at least. I'm not the biggest fan of margaritas. Expensive one is better. It has more of that tequila flavor. I'm thinking this Jose Cuervo is lighter. You got to use real limes. especially with a drink where it has this high of amount of lime juice, 1.5 ounces. I'm just gonna give it the expensive 1 point higher. Give the cheap margarita a 6 out of 10 and expensive a 7 out of 10. It's not as much better as I thought it would be. You probably could pass this off as a good margarita. I know I'd be able to tell it's not fresh lime juice. For the price, $1 and some change versus almost $5. For value-wise, I would go with the cheap margarita. I'd pick up some fresh limes and put it in here instead. That's all I have to say about that. Margarita cha-cha-cha.